You ain't know.
Welcome. We got last night's champion on Chuck's stream on our stream tonight. We contacted his agent right away when we saw he won that game. And like, get him on. You got to sign him up. Well, actually, it didn't work out that way. We had a last minute cancellation. So Todd, who's been with us since the beginning, friend of Chuck's from South Carolina. He said, "Throw me in, coach." So Darren here put it out there to him, and he's like, "I'll take on anybody." So he's going to be playing our very own High Desert. Hey, son.
Take it easy.
That's my wife playing with the dogs. I don't know why she's there right now. Anyway, so High Desert's Kris Duran. Welcome, Kris. This is your second stream. He's going to be playing on his 7-foot table. We got Todd playing on his 8-foot. Is that an 8-foot valley or a 7-foot valley?
8-foot valley.
Okay, it's a good deal. You don't see too many of those out here. They're an endangered species over here. All valleys are 7-footers over here. Anyway, we looked it on the map, and it's like here's where Kris lives, way over here, and then here's where our buddy Todd lives right here. It's almost on one extreme to the other. So we're only about 150 miles from the Pacific Ocean, and he's about 200 miles from his Atlantic Ocean. So it's cool that we could meet like this and play. So it ought to be a good game. Both guys are looking to win get their first heads up victory. Although Todd had one last night on Chuck's channel, Backyard Billiards. So if you didn't see that one, go check it out. He fired up his stream again. He had to fire the old hamsters, get some new ones. So he fired it back up, and they're working. So he's happy to get his stream back up. And if you guys want to play in that, he's looking for players. He's doing a little similar to ours, but he's doing a combo of 8-ball, 9-ball. And so it's race to 7, 5 games of 8-ball. And then after you do the 5 games of 8-ball, then you just finish it with 9-ball. So anyway, it's a new concept. It's kind of cool. So anyway, let's talk about tonight's game, Darren. The voice of Heads-Up.
Yeah, so original matchup here. These guys haven't played before, as you said. The original match was supposed to be John Guys versus Kris. John Guys backed out last night. Wasn't sure what to do in these situations. Sometimes it's hard to pull a guy in 24 hours. So I took it over to Chuck's stream. Chuck just launched his new Masters virtual pool over there, and he had Todd playing Daniel. I threw it out to both guys, said whoever wins tonight get the match tomorrow. So Todd was down early in that match. I did watch most of the stream. He was down 2-0, and then he won 5 in a row to win 5-2. So here Todd is. He answers the call. Both guys looking for their first heads-up win. Todd's probably had a handful of matches on heads-up, and Kris is going to have his second match tonight. So I had a tough debut against Shane. Shane has had plenty of woes himself, but with the experience, I think he was able to edge Kris that night. So Kris was playing on an 8-footer that night, I think at a friend's house. This time around, he's going to be playing at home on his bar box. So it'll be a 7-footer versus an 8-footer tonight. But I expect a good match. I'm going to have Kris as the small favorite tonight. I'm going to put him at a -130. So $100 on Todd wins you 130. So it should be a good match. I look forward to the entertainment.
You hear that? You hear that, Todd? You're the underdog, but hey, we can make money on you.
That's right.
You're coming off a win too, so you're definitely a live dog, which is good. So, Shane's in the chat. He says throws a shout out to Kris because that was his last opponent. Chris's last opponent was Shane, so he's telling Kris to kick butt. We're all friends over here, all pool players. So let's take it over to our players here. So Kris. You're playing a new guy. You haven't played him before. It's almost like APA when you get thrown in the ring with somebody new. So, what do you think about your chances tonight?
I feel a lot better this time, second go around. I've been shooting a little bit more. Last time I had a little time off, but it's cool. I'm always ready to play, like I said last time. So,
yeah.
Good
And
luck.
let me tell you, Todd, he's been with us a while, and he's gone through some health issues, like with his eyesight. He was like 90% blind, like he couldn't see hardly anything. And then he got eye surgery, and now they call him Eagle Eye. Oh, well, maybe they don't call him that. But his vision went from that little tiny window to that. So now he thinks he's
Eagle Eye is already taken. What about Seagull Eye or Beagle Eye or something that close?
more like parakeet eye. Anyway, Todd, you're a great guy. Love having you on the stream. Probably the most gracious player we've ever played on our stream. I love having you on. You're fun to watch and you're fun to have on. So you're gonna give it a go, So that's
Yes,
how you
sir.
do South Carolina.
We'll give it for bed.
Absolutely. And Kris did win the coin flip, so he's going to kick things off. This will be a race to 7. So, yeah, we can get things underway.
Yeah, all right. Well, welcome everybody in the chat. I see Silver Q is in there. I got a game for you, Silver Q, if you want to jump on. Got a guy that can play you earlier in the day because I know playing late. So we'll contact you. We'll get in touch with you. So we'll get you an early game so you can get in bed by 8 o'clock. Because I know you're one of the earlier players, but you shoot good, so I had to get a good guy to come play against you if you're going to want to play him. So we'll talk about it later. So at the end of the stream, we'll also bring up next week's match, and we'll later on. And I'd like to, have a good night tonight. Have a good and look at. I'm enjoying a Modelo. I have a beer with my homie. And I know that Kris went and grabbed some Coronas. Breakfast of champions, they say. All right, guys, you ready to start this bad boy up?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start this up. Rack your balls up, Kris. You're going to be breaking. So he ordered a set of casinos, but they haven't shown up yet. So he'll probably get them tomorrow when he's not playing.
Yeah.
But at least he'll have them ready for next time. So good luck, both of you guys.
Thank you.
I always root for Todd, but I also got my fellow high desert player here, so I got to root for him too. So whichever it is, let's hope we have a really good match.
No doubt.
Yeah, you can tell the sun is still up over here on Kris's table, but it's really going to bother him more than anything. So until the sun goes down, it'll probably be down by the time the game's over. All right, good luck, Kris. Good luck, Todd.
Good luck, Todd.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Rack number 1. All right, looks like it's going to be a dry break.
Yeah, just verify it for us because we can't see everything every time.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go over to Todd. All right, Todd, as Chuck would say, fire it up. Or Tony Anthony, the chef, says, what does he say? Frack them and crack them, or stack them and crack them, flack them, smack them. You know what I mean.
Close. Oh,
Yeah.
Ball down in the side pocket. 7 ball. It's a good layout as well.
Check in there in our chat. Daniel, tough luck on the game last night, Daniel. I heard you were up early and just couldn't get a ball to go on your breaks. But that happens. Believe me, I know what that feels like. Dennis. My boy Dennis is on there.
Dennis, yep. Dennis is going to be playing heads up next week. Talk to him. Talk after the show about his opponent.
Yeah. Going stripes. Oh.
Tough miss there. Just
Yeah.
to get things going.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back over to Kris.
All right.
We've
Kris
got a
with the-
little bit of a cluster, like 14 balls in one.
yeah. All the balls on one side of the table except for the blue stripe.
Looks like they're Predator. Were those
Yep.
the Predator? Oh no, the Aramith Blacks. That's what they
Aramith
are.
Blacks, correct.
Come on.
All right. All right. Established solids.
5 corner.
All right. Bottom right-hand corner.
Nice shot.
Nicely done. Nice little 7-foot bar box there. Like the cloth.
Yeah, it looks nice. Nice table. What brand is that? It says it right there at the end of the table. Wow, that's a nice shot. A 3-ball combo. Well, you can't remember the first ball, or as you would say, a billiard. He billiarded it to a combo.
Nicely done.
7 side.
Darren will explain the difference between a carom and a billiard. So
Yeah. Yeah, confused quite a bit. Just did he miss that one? Yeah, he missed that
He
one.
missed that. He's trying to side. Okay, we'll
Back
flip
over
over to Todd. Okay, Todd. Lick your wounds on that first shot and see what you can do.
Yeah, shake that one off. It's still open for you, correct?
Yeah, it still opens. Whatever you like, stripes or solids.
Todd does have the better layout here, so let's see if he can knock some balls off the table this time around. I think both guys are going to have their opportunities tonight, and
Yeah.
whoever's able to capitalize is going to win.
Good shot.
It's done.
Yeah, I don't know if we can bump that 10 over.
I think he's got the 9 there. Ooh, hit that one thick. It goes in anyway, but
Yeah,
no
slop
good.
in. Leave himself straight in on that ball in the corner. He's down to 2 balls, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That one wasn't the one. That one wasn't called though, correct?
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah, that one wasn't called, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm down 2.
Okay.
Okay, Chris. Chris, you're shooting solids.
All right. Tries the side pocket.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough shot because it was a little beyond it. All right, Todd. Todd's got 2 stripes left, I believe.
Yep.
14, 10.
All right. 14 and the 10 are left for Todd here. Nicely done, Todd.
Yeah.
Straight shooter.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
You jinxed him. That's a commentator's curse.
Spoke a little too soon. I was just going to say, Todd can usually put some shots together. He's got good fundamentals.
Yeah. All right, he's got an easy shot left for him if he gets a shot there. So Chris got to be able to close this up right here if he's going to have a chance
Yep.
on this rack. Good shot.
Nicely done. How many solids you got left there, Chris?
2.
2 solids left.
I see the green one.
Yep, green
Oh,
and
okay.
okay, that one's in the
Is that a
single.
5-ball?
4 and 6.
1 6.
Okay.
Got the green and the pink.
Tough shot. Looks like it's a ball blocking that pocket. So,
4 right here.
oh, he's gonna go 2 rails.
I used to watch that.
I see he's gonna try to go right side there to try to go 2.
Shout out to Thundercats. All right, it was a long shot. One of the longest shots you can have on a 7-foot.
Yeah, and then he gets no love. Look at that. Ties it up with that ball.
Yep. So Todd in the driver's seat here. He's leading the dance.
Yeah. Let's see if he can close it out.
He's got 2 shots left to get on the board first. 1 stripe and the 8-ball. Rattles it.
Wow. Wow. That was crazy.
Sure was. All right. Chris with another opportunity.
Yeah. Never give up, Chris. Things like that happen. Even though it looked like there's no way he's going to miss that, and he did. Wow. It looked like it went in the pocket and came right back out.
Yeah, as Chuck said, he did miss, though. Missed good, though. All right. Oh, tries to cross it. Looked like it had eyes to get there, but ends up connecting with the cue ball. Couldn't get it out of the way. Still got 2 tough solids left. Back over to Todd.
Let's see if that pocket will accept it this time. Nice shot.
Wow. Wow.
That's how you do it, folks. All right, right there.
Nicely done. Todd on the board first. He's still in stroke from last night. I was wondering. It doesn't seem like he even went to bed since last night. He's been up all night shooting pool. Said, screw it, we're gonna keep this thing moving.
Just about it.
He did say, I'm not even bother changing my shirt. We're doing this again. That's my lucky shirt now.
That's right.
Good thing it's just the shirt, not the underwear and the socks.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right. So it's going to be Todd's break, too. So he steals Chris's break.
Let's pull up the rules.
Yeah, why not? These guys
are.
are.
Let me find them.
Go ahead. You find them, pull them up. I'll read them. All right. Gameplay is BCA rules. Coin flip for the break. We already established. Chris kicked things off. If a ball is pocketed, player shoots until he misses. Table is open after the break, regardless of ball's down. 8-ball to be spotted if it's pocketed on the break. Obvious shots do not need to be called.
We'll call banks, kicks, caroms, combos, billiards, jump shots, and massages.
All fouls are ball in hand. Players alternate after misses or fouls. The player who scratches will start from the kitchen when his turn resumes. First pocket called 8-ball wins the rack. You'll need 7 of them to get it done tonight. Todd getting racked up here. Ready to go. Todd, why aren't you using your casino set?
Oh, well,
Don't worry about it now. I guess.
Yeah, I got used to practicing for the match on Chuck's going from 8-ball to 9-ball. I was using these, so I figured since I'm used to them, I'll just keep them on, keep using them.
Okay.
There you go. You put that in his head, his lucky shirt. Now he's got a lucky set of balls.
All right. Well, your stream's looking good, so I guess we'll let it fly tonight.
Yeah. Let's try.
Dry break. Another good spread.
Was it dry break, Todd?
I believe so.
Yeah, dry break.
Okay, just confirm it for us.
All right. This is a
I don't
little bit
want
better,
to
Chris. I like
go to the
you
other
switched
screen
it up.
unless you confirm it.
Chris breaking from the other way now. I think that's a little bit better for our audience.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
And it's got to be better for his break, too, because the last break, there was like 14 ball clusters.
Yeah. I think this is a temporary location for the table. As you can see, he's outside, so you're always at mercy of the elements when you have an outside table.
Yeah.
Whether it's wind or sun or humidity.
Sleet.
Yeah.
Hurricane. Yeah. Okay, Chris, your break, buddy.
All right. Rack number 2. All right. Things went in that time. We got 2 balls down in the break.
Much better break.
Yeah, table looks great.
Yeah, we made a ball on the side.
2 balls down.
Was it 2?
So this is, yeah, I think one went in the corner pocket as well.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but it feels right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Kris did have a break and run on his debut, so he knows how to get it done out there. Tough to do. First time on stream. Most guys aren't able to do it. Oh, camera going down.
It's a little windy, folks.
Yep. Camera went down. We got that was a ride, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like,
holy hell. That was a ride.
I actually ducked. I thought it was me. I'm like, what the hell? I had one beer.
Yeah.
Is that good right there?
You got to center it up a little bit more here. Now you're tilted and all discombobulated.
That must have been the wind, right?
Yeah, he got the back.
Go center it a little bit more.
Right there.
Yeah, we work with that.
Yeah, it's
a little bit more.
It's a little crooked. Yeah, it's a little crooked. Of course, he had a great angle. I was just saying the stream looks great and the camera goes.
It's like the second jinx today already.
Yeah, I know. Oh shit.
Better or not, they go left, right?
You gotta go right more. You got too much room on the left side. Let's pull everybody back in for a second while he does that. Yeah. It just seems like it's like
That's never happened. Now.
Yeah, I think like you just got to turn the tripod because I think the camera's. Ooh. Close. See how it's kind of like balanced out. If you look at that back rail, you can kind of see how it's crooked.
Right there.
I'm gonna work with it.
Go right there.
It's a little crooked. Can you see the screen or no?
Can I what?
Can you see the screen? Do you have a phone that you see it with?
Yeah, I can see on the one on wall. Let me grab my phone real quick.
So you can see what we're looking at. Makes it easier if you can see it.
It's like one side's jacked up a little bit too much or something. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. The camera's a little jacked up from the 7-foot drop. Exactly. You're getting closer.
Took a hard fall.
Now, yeah, it really did. Now move it to the. Yeah, it just looks like the whole thing needs to be. I don't know if the tripod's centered with the. I'd center the tripod with the middle of the table first.
Middle of the table.
And then work on the camera. Just make sure that front leg is center with the table.
Stop. Right there.
Perfect.
Right.
That's it.
Right there?
Yeah, good. Right there.
Tilt up a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll take that.
Mess it all up, Darren.
Just tilt up. Give us some.
Perfect.
Done.
Let it go.
All right. Go back to playing.
Go grab your beer and let it go.
Hey, apologies, fellas.
Yeah, it happens, man. Don't worry. what had happened
I
was
can't tell you how many times my camera has never fallen off the wall.
we've seen it all.
I can't even comment and look at Ken and say, holy crap.
Camera, yeah. Pull up. Pull up.
Felt like I was on a Boeing. Felt like I was on a Boeing 737 for a second.
All right.
Are you guys good? Can you see the
Yeah,
table?
we're good to go, man.
Okay,
Anytime
you're
you
good.
want.
Carry on, soldier. Carry on.
No problem. All right. So, yeah, getting back to the break. Had a good break. A couple balls down. Way better spread than his last break. So,
Catch it. No. I saw it. He was quick, too. Did you see that? He went there. He got
Still
there.
good, right?
yeah, we're good.
He's still good. Still good. You're going to have to add some weights to that tripod next time.
All right. Knocks that 7 ball off the rail. That actually helped him out.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do with this 4, though. That's going to be – oh, if it stays up, you get to the 4. It stayed up.
All righty.
That actually is good. That's how you miss, folks, right there.
Todd,
All right, Todd. I think he's down to 2 balls.
Todd coming off of a dry break. Another good layout, good starting point, gives him some options. All right. Todd,
Yeah, look at Daniel's comment.
right.
That's such a funny comment, Daniel.
Yeah.
You ever watch the commercials? That's State Farm. We know what thing to do. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
To hire him as my new agent.
Tell you, we got a bunch of
Put
comedians.
all my electronics on there now. Just 'cause
That's right.
Over the cover.
That's funny. You guys are funny.
Yeah, we got a bunch of comedians that pool players is mediocre pool players, but they're really good comedians.
Oh yeah, they're pros.
All right, did you miss? I didn't see it.
So Todd missed.
Okay, getting back to Kris. Okay, let's get this thing going right.
All right, just
Yeah,
rolls
well, really
the
good.
ball, leaving it there for the purple 5.
Yeah, it looks like this is his last ball.
Nicely done.
Nice shot.
Beautiful back out to center. 8 balls going in the side pocket.
This will put him on the board.
Oh, what's going to happen?
Scratch.
Oh, narrowly avoids disaster on the board.
You
Kris
could
ties
slam
it
a
up.
toothpick up Chris's butt with the sledgehammer on that one.
So Todd broke dry and had one makeable miss, and that was all Kris needed to get that one done, get on the board.
Yeah, they both stole each other's rack.
Yeah. So moving along nicely.
Yeah, that was a good rack and break and rack. Everything, the whole thing worked out for him. Only had 2 innings to finish out off.
That was it.
It's funny. It hasn't been windy all week, and it's windy today.
Right.
Yeah, we get windy up here, Darren. When I say it gets windy, I mean it gets windy.
Yeah, I can see that. That phone took a fall.
It's going to be Chris's break.
Rack number 3, Kris breaking on the odds.
Kris will buy some sandbags and next time he's on the stream.
Yep.
A whole different setup.
Bungee cord.
Are you ready? You good?
Yeah, yes, sir. Rack number 3. All right, finds the corner pocket. Ball down.
Camera shaking.
Still good?
Still
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You're good. It's just does a little shake and kind of makes us nervous.
Makes me nervous over here. shooting and watching at the same time.
Right.
Good shot.
All right. Hits that one thick.
Right in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I think the wind's taking the balls down table a little bit for him.
Yeah, I don't think Todd has to worry about the wind in his game room.
Yeah, he's just have to worry about the internet, which he got fixed.
Yeah.
Looking good. I got to mention that Todd's stream is looking good.
My break.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, cue ball. Gonna be a dry one.
Yep, dry. Just counted all the balls.
All right. Ooh, first makeable shot missed there for Kris.
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't go in.
I am too.
All right, Todd.
All right, Todd. All right, wipes its feet on the way in. Left with only the 5 ball here. I guess he had the 4 as well. All right, nice bump there on a straight. Keeps him from going back up table. Nicely done. Look at him moving this cue ball around here. Got to get on the 4 ball. Gonna roll it just a little bit past. Got a little bit of a wonky roll.
Must be the wind.
Yeah, that's why Chuck gave him the table, I guess.
Oh, that's right. That was Chuck's table, huh?
Yeah, that's Chuck's old table. All right, side pocket. He's gonna bank the 4. I think he has to get that solid out of there. So
Yeah, I like the shot. Even if he doesn't make it, get it out of there. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Almost off a straight.
He almost made that sucker. That would have been a sweet shot.
Ooh, ends up in the path of the 7, so that'll make things interesting if he gets back to the table.
Yeah.
Back over to Kris.
Shooting stripes or solids?
He's shooting the solids. He's got 1, 2.
He was shooting stripes earlier, wasn't he?
No.
Oh, solids.
There's only 3 stripes left on the table.
No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 solids I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back over to Todd.
3 solids and then the 8 ball.
Yeah. Todd working on his last 2 solids. He's got the 4 and the 7 up table. The 4 is blocking the 7, I think. All right. Well, he wanted to just lay it up, obviously. That wasn't a makeable shot for him, but he wanted to lay it up in the corner. Makes it a little tough, but he's going to have to pot. You see him lining up for the side, maybe.
So it's Kris's shot?
Kris's shot, yeah.
Kris's shot.
All All right, cue ball gets lost. Automatic ball in hand for Todd. Todd, I think, needs it too. So sometimes those ball in hands can come at the most inconvenient time. First foul of the night.
You said ball in hand, right?
Yep, ball in hand for Todd. That's going to make things much easier for him. Went from being tied up from behind the 7 to all kinds of options now. He's just trying to figure out how to get back to the 8 ball. Done. All right, where's he going to land? Ooh, perfect. Oh, I thought that was a 9 ball actually. Cool. Awkward angle here for the 8 ball, but I think Todd can make this one. Bottom right hand corner. All right, overcuts it, but leaves himself good. So I think Kris is going to have to finish this one out. Kris will start from the kitchen. If you can't shoot any balls, which I think you have.
If you don't have any balls on the table, he does though.
He's got 7.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good hit.
Oh my goodness.
Rattled it. Just rattled it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that didn't go, but
I know. It is like,
you make
seems like it's
shot
harder to not make it than to make it.
I agree. All right, Todd looking to make it 2-1. Nicely done. No way. Mine glitched on this end. I heard the 8 ball go.
Yeah, no, it didn't glitch on me. I got to witness it.
Real. So that's going to be Kris's win. Yep.
Kris comes to Barstow 6 months early.
Yep. What the hell happened there?
Did it go in that corner pocket?
Yeah.
It scratched the 8. It went across corner.
Oh, okay.
He made the 8 in the corner he was aiming at, but then the cue ball scratched across corner.
I didn't think I hit it hard enough to.
So.
Oh no, you did. You hit it hard enough to go
you can
corner up to the other side of the table.
Worst foul you can commit. That's going to put Todd down. He was looking to be up 2-1. See if that's a pivotal moment in the match there. Todd wants to shake that one off.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. Elston playing.
That's right. Todd is back. The South Carolina Dragon has returned.
That's right.
All right, it's going to be Todd's break.
Yeah, he's breaking down the evens. This will be rack number 4. Yep. Chuck saying, shake it off, Todd. We're going to leave that in the past. Like when people are like, just don't even think about it. We're not going to think about it. We're just going to move on. Like, yeah, easy for you to say.
I know. They always say that. I know.
We're not, you know what? From this point on, we're not even going to think about it. Yeah, you're not going to. It didn't happen to you. Happened to me, damn it. Don't try to downplay my trauma. All right, rack number 4. All right.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Todd's lucky this is not a 3-foul game.
All right. So for Kris, he has not broke yet. And the rules are as long as you don't foul yourself, Kris, even if it's a dry break, you have ball in hand. So it's key to not foul in these situations. Rack number 4. All right. Corner
Ball
pocket
down.
opens up for him again.
Good spread.
Yeah.
One
And
hand, Chris.
ball in hand is definitely good in here in this situation. He doesn't have very many balls to shoot at. So,
What is ball in hand right here?
yes, sir.
Yep.
That's going to be ball number 4 on the break.
Yeah, Todd is in the giving spirit right now.
Yep. 2 fouls in a row.
Yeah, not just in a row, 2 fouls back to back, like 2 consecutive shots.
That's what a row means.
Oh, that's you smarty pants. You don't know horses.
All right. Oh, combination. Wasn't a lock, I don't think.
Yeah, no, that was a tough one.
He shot it a little quick.
So we're gonna have to come up with the rule. What happens if the camera tripod falls over, hit the ball on the table?
The camera looks good right now. Knock on wood. Let's keep it keep it
no, I'm
upright.
just saying, if it does come up, what do you do if the camera hits the ball? Would that be a foul?
Well, as long as it doesn't hit the cue ball, we just roll it back.
Oh yeah, okay.
Only cue ball integrity. So tough, straight long shot for Todd. First shot of the rack. Not going to be a very friendly one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the layout's going to go to Kris this time around too.
Especially with this parakeet eye.
Yeah.
The seagull eye.
Seagull.
I don't know what their vision is compared to an eagle, but it's got to be way worse.
I don't know. There's eagle. It's eagle.
Or beagle. Maybe the beagle eye is the way to go. I don't know how good that dog's eyesight is.
No, but they have the second best sense of smell. More than 100,000 times stronger, better than our humans.
Oh wow!
There's only one other dog and one other animal that has a better sense of smell. Can you guess what they are? There's our trivia question of the day.
All right, one for the fans. All right, bank coming up here. Look at this.
Oh, that was so
Look
close.
good coming off the rail.
Dude, that looked good from Apple Valley.
It was going. It's got in the way. Hit the other ball.
Yeah, if that ball wasn't there, it probably would have fell.
All right. Back over to Todd. All right, stay out of there. All right. Well, it's going to be a foul there for Todd. Todd's going through it right now.
We got to pause the clock. I think we got to have an intervention with our boy Todd over here.
Yeah, he's getting gizmoed right now.
Oh my God! No kidding.
He's
Jesus,
getting the gizmo luck.
no shit. That is incredible.
Ball in hand there for you, Kris. Anywhere you like.
I've never seen that happen that many times in a row.
Yep.
I found out what the in a row means now.
Yeah. We're learning so much.
Yeah. It's one of the educational channels.
That's right. Since PBS is going away.
Yeah. No, it's not a Komodo, Dennis. Number one, or the second, the Beagle is the second best in dogs. Only second to a Bloodhound. Oh, gives the favor right back.
Wow. All right. So second foul of the night there for Kris.
There you go, Todd. You got to upload it. What do you say? Upgrade it to the rest of the house?
That's right. Went from the kitchen to the rest of the house.
So ball in hand, Todd. Anywhere you want on the table.
Yes, sir.
A bunch of pool player love going on right here.
Got to share.
Here, you take a ball in hand. No. You have a ball in hand. No, I insist. You take a ball in hand. Dolphin. Yeah. Dolphin doesn't have a nose. The number one animal is from Australia. Number one sense of smell. Count.
Tough miss there for Todd. Back over to Kris.
I just Googled my question, and they're all wrong on this one.
Oh, Google was wrong.
Yeah. They have two different answers. How can you have the best sense of smell and have two different animals?
Oh, man. Leaves the 8, though.
Yeah, he does. He'll have to bridge over that, though, but he can get there.
He can get there. Puts a little pressure on Todd to finish this thing off. All right, Todd, what do you got? 3 stripes left. You can do this.
Goes up. Dennis right there. Do you see that?
What do you say?
JR. What's happening, JR? Junior Tango TBZ.
All right, that might be it. Let's see if Kris is going to be able to seal it up. Like you said, he's might have to get the extension out. He looks like a tall dude, though. Might be all right.
Oh, he's on left-handed.
There we go.
Wow.
Did it hang up?
Yeah, it hanged up. You shoot left-handed like I do. I haven't made a shot left-handed since 1983.
I wasn't even born yet.
Tells you how well I shoot. All right, Todd, you got one last chance. Oh, these pockets are killing you. Unless it's a cue ball, it does not want to go in the hole.
All right. All righty. So the gap widens 3-1 for Kris. Get these guys racked up.
Yep, if Todd doesn't scratch on the 8-ball on the last rack, it'll be 2-2.
Anybody looking to get involved in Heads-Up Pool, send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. Let us know a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, skill level, table size. All you need is a pool table, cell phone, internet connection, a steady tripod, and the balls. Show a live game. Please reach out and get involved. Be part of this community. Love to have you.
Let's see where it says the steady tripod on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to add that. Put my name next to it in parentheses.
All in good fun.
No, for sure. Yeah.
All right, Kris, your break.
All right. Finding the corner pocket. They're leaking out.
It's 2 balls.
2 balls down. Tough spread. Ball number 6. So he's had a dry break on the first break, and he's been able to find a ball down.
Oh, he goes for the solids. That's a good choice. Because look at the solids are the ones that are in the open. The stripes are all clustered. Uh-oh, we got some windage. All right, puts the 8-ball right in front of that pocket. So
That was dangerous. Almost gave one back to Todd.
yeah. Oh, come on.
All right, Todd, your break. Todd's been struggling getting the ball down since the first rack. He's only got one down. He's got the opposite of what Kris has going on here. Here we go. Got the better layout. Got a challenging starting point. All right, going stripes. Everything's laid out pretty nicely here for him, Gizmo.
Yeah. Breaks great.
Too many problems. Even that 11 ball probably slide past the 3. Everything's by pockets. 9 ball probably one of the trickier balls on the table. I thought he might have went after that one second.
He's going to come up behind it so he can shoot it the other way.
Todd's got a plan. All right, 13 ball. Nicely done. 3 stripes remain. All right, leaves him a long rail shot here on the 9. Beautiful. Wow. Gotta find out if that 11 goes. I think it does.
Find out.
Slightly over the yellow. Okay. Well, it's a good miss.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Get going.
It kept rolling.
Jumping over that 4-ball, I don't think that was a miss.
No, it looked
He's
that
going to
way.
have to back cut it. So
New high
you might
run.
get 2 innings, Kris, but that's about it.
High run of 6 balls for Todd. It's a new high run. All right, 8 balls blocking the pocket.
Holy mackerel, that was I didn't think there was enough room in there.
Yep. Might have even skinned it a little bit.
Got to kick this 4 or 5. That's a purple 5, huh?
Yep, that is the purple 5. He's
Yeah,
got, he's got 3 solids left.
okay.
All right. Todd wants to lay it up good here if he's going to miss it. Oh, he plays for the cut.
Yeah, he went for it. He has to pay for it. He should have 2-putted that, but that's fine. He can 2-putt the next one if he needs to.
Todd's a shooter. He's going for it.
Oh.
All right, that was a tough shot. Not easy. One of the longest shots you can have on a bar box.
Yeah, he had to negotiate with the tripod right there. You don't want to knock it over.
Right. All right. Todd's got another shot at the 11. You're up, Todd. All right, he's going for the bank.
Of course he is.
Look at this.
There is no die in this boy. He will never ever two-putt.
Look at this.
Yep.
He's got a shot.
He got a shot.
He made a tougher shot earlier in this
Yeah,
rack.
the 9 ball.
9 ball was tough.
He missed, right?
Yeah, he did miss.
Yeah. It's not a
No,
foul.
it's not a foul. It's just your shot. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
Good reflexes there.
Yeah.
All right. 2 solids.
Oh. He's rushing a shot. He's wanting to watch his camera.
That tripod's got him on edge. He's kind of sharking him a little bit. All right. Todd on his last stripe here. He makes the stripe. He's going to be perfect on the 8.
Why? People's over here in the triangle.
Oh, I was thinking that was the 4. My bad.
Yeah.
Gonna have to do a little bit of maneuvering.
Yep.
Oh man, it got ugly.
Yeah.
Right. 4th foul of the night there for Todd. Ball in hand for Kris.
That's my last ball.
Yeah. If it needs to be
It's
spotted,
gonna go. It gets spotted. If you get another shot,
I don't
but
think
I wouldn't
Kris-
worry about that. I don't think you're getting another shot.
Yeah, I think Kris is gonna wrap this one up here. He's got the 8 ball just gift packaged. All right. So the lead keeps getting wider. Kris up 4 racks to 1. So Todd won the first rack and he's lost the last 4. And some of those fouls are hurting him.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. And he doesn't want to two-putt. He should have two-putt. He had 4 innings hitting that last ball.
Yeah, that was a good example of trying to play it safe and making sure you're going to get you're not chasing a ball around.
Yeah. If you would have just hit the first back cut, nice and easy, leave it by the pocket, and make it in his next inning, and it would have been done.
Mm-hmm. And then really even on the bank shot was an easier two-putt.
Yeah, even the bank one. It's like every one of those he could have just two-putted that ball nice and easy.
That was your rack.
Yeah, so that's 2 racks you let get away from him. You should be up right now, 3-2.
Alrighty.
So rack number 6 is going to be Todd.
Yep. Todd breaking on the evens. Wants to stop the bleeding here in this rack. Get back in it. As we said before, Todd was down 2-0 last night. Won 5 in a row to get the Backyard Billiards 8-ball Masters victory.
Yeah, Ron, I think he does have it on a bobblehead mounted to a tripod with only 2 legs.
Hey, whatever it takes for virtual pool.
I got my iPad, so it's top heavy. We're gonna make some adjustments. You know.
Oh, that was an iPad that fell that far?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
But it's in one of those like one of those
Protective cases.
Yeah.
Oh, well then hell, throw it across the room.
It just got that's all it did.
All right. Todd hits it pretty square there.
Looks like it's going to be dry, though.
Yep.
Almost fell in the side pocket.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be dry break number 3. All right. Back over to – got a little crooked there. I think your camera moved a little bit on you.
Just tilt your laptop for your monitor.
Just tilt it. Looks like it just tilt one way.
The other way.
The other way. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect right there.
Yeah, for sure. These are all things we learn as we go.
You ever know, right? Ever since that camera fell, he has not lost a game.
Yeah, well, he's fine. Well, since he switched sides of the table, that helped him out quite a bit too. Ball down on the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, and I think he's not paying too much attention to the pool table. He's paying more attention to the iPad. He's making balls. He's winning.
Ball number 7 on the break too.
Uh-oh. Oof.
All right, went for a long rail shot. Backup table. Misses that one. It's going to have a ball or two to shoot at. Back over to Todd. Todd's dog anxiously waiting for Todd to tie this back up.
He's ready for his walk.
Right. Don't care about this damn game. Once Todd's in motion, he does move that cue ball around pretty well.
Why is it every time you say something like that, he misses the shot? Every time. That was funny.
Getting cursed tonight, man.
Good shot, Chris. Ron Johnson's asking what kind of table you playing on.
Is it Imperial?
Imperial. Never heard of it. It's a nice looking table.
It is. Oh, tough miss there. Kind of poked at it.
Yeah, I was kind of out of a little far.
All right.
That was a bad tough minute.
Yeah, Todd's going to wrap some stuff up there and leave himself really close to the 3-ball. Not going to have a lot of options.
No.
He had the better layout to start with. Now things are got a little weird.
I'll be 2-putt when I come back.
Yeah, Todd's already thinking 2-putt. He's got Kris down to his last 2 solids. He's got the 1 and the 5. Nice cut there. Back cut.
Straight in on the 5.
Good out. Wow.
Nice. Fires it in. He's playing that ultimate.
Yep.
All right, that gets him up to 5. I'm telling you, ever since that iPad hit the floor, he hasn't lost a game.
Yeah, woke him up. That brings him to 5. He's 1 away from the hill. Todd's got to claw away at him to keep him from getting there. It becomes exponentially tougher once the guy is staring at the finish line like that. Odds go down of the comeback.
See how much more fun our stream is. We don't have iPads hit. They don't have iPads hitting the floor in Vegas. You know, you never see that at the U.S. Open.
They should.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They know what's good for them.
This video is going to go viral. Oh, it's
5-1.
No,
It's going to be yours. Your break there, Kris.
Yeah.
Oh, so So he's been doing everything about right on the break that time. It's a foul.
You're going to shoot from the kitchen when you get your turn comes back, unless he fouls and gives you a ball in hand.
The 8-ball went in on the break.
Oh, the 8-ball did?
Yeah.
So actually, the rule is you can break it again if you want, but so I don't know what the rule.
Hold on a second. The 8-ball and the cue ball went in.
Yeah, but it was on the break. It would get spotted.
Okay, gotcha.
So it would get spotted, but I think we can make a call here. So in real BCA, if the 8-ball goes down in the break, you have the option of breaking again.
Right.
And since he scratched and it's not a very good break, I think that he should have that option as well.
That's fine, but he loses his turn though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
okay,
He loses
gotcha.
the ball in hand in a turn.
Okay, that's
When
fine.
it comes back to him, if he wants, I think we should let him have a re-break if he wants to do a re-break.
That's fine.
Or just shoot from the kitchen. It's called.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's the first time we ever had it happen on Heads Up. So
Exactly. A lot of firsts here, folks. A lot of firsts.
that's right. Todd.
Get it all out now.
That's right.
All right, Todd, you get again.
It's dry.
Dry
Yeah,
break
you
for
got a ball in
Todd.
hand.
Ball in hand.
You got a ball in hand here. Don't scratch on the break.
Want to do a re-break?
Perfect. So
Yeah,
if
when he
Kris
comes to your
gets
turn,
back to the
he's still
table, he
shooting.
will re-break.
Then I got ball in hand.
Correct.
You get ball in hand.
All right. Once again, the solids are looking pretty good here. With ball in hand, Todd's going to be able to do some damage. Ooh, maybe the 7-ball got a little weird on him. Seems like he can still cut it. She goes. 3 solids remaining. Lands great here. Decisions.
That was the better shot. A little bit of a left spin would have been good. Get it to the
Oh, I
witness.
put a little bit on
All right. 1 solid left.
Tough to get shape on this one.
Agreed. Wow.
Hey, good.
Wow.
Got all the way around. Nice.
Done. This is for the dry and run. Nicely done, Todd. New high run of 8 balls. That's going to be a dry and run. So the foul was the critical error there for Kris. Kris didn't even have to re-rack, but he's all set to break here.
Yeah.
That's going to put Todd to 2, 5 to 2. It's going to actually be Todd's break, though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So
All right.
high run goes to 8. It will continue if Todd can manage to get a ball down. That's been some of his problems tonight. Well done,
Nice
Todd.
run, Todd. Nice run.
That was a good position play. We'll save that one for later there. Then. right, Todd keeping it a match. That's what we like to see.
Sun's coming down over here. Let's see what Chris's table is. So you can tell what time of day it is by looking at Chris's table. It is about 7:15 Pacific Standard Time.
Table looks great. Once
Yeah.
the sun kind of gets out of the way, we get to see the true colors of the table. All right, rack number 8. Todd trying to keep Kris off the hill. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I'm not sure the 8 ball was in the middle. Hold on. Let's pause it for 1 second. See if I've seen what I've seen.
You're supposed to use the casino balls.
So let's do a re-rack on that. You had the 3 ball in the middle there, Todd. I just seen it as it happened. Yeah, it's all good. We're going to re-rack it. We're going to pretend like it didn't happen.
Yep, I see it too. I just pulled it up on my phone.
I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, it just the way the 8 ball shot out looked a little weird to me.
Yeah, the 3 ball was in the middle. You put the 3 where the 8 should go. Usually you'd have the fans watching this, especially Dennis out there.
Yeah, what are you doing, Dennis?
At his computer. He's supposed to be
probably couldn't see through all the Canadian wildfire smoke.
Yeah, that's what it is. Too busy air polluting our country.
Yeah, send it all here.
When if they're charging a tariff for that?
Exporting wildfire smoke?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, if not, we should charge.
Yeah, exactly.
The 8 ball in the middle, Todd right on the back row.
Yep. Make sure you got perfect. That looked legal. Legal enough.
Yeah.
All right. Back at it again. Wreck number 8. Five balls going. High run continues. Mark that try and run down. All right. Right now his high run is sitting at 10 balls. He's got the 4 ball. It's going to be topped over the 7. Ooh, that was a tough shot. It wasn't the shot Todd wanted to take. His high run is going to end at 11 balls. Got to be a new stream record there for Todd. 11 balls in a row. All right. Sun has settled down. Stripe in the side pocket. Stripe in the top left. Hangs up.
There's an echo coming off the iPad.
Yeah. Ball number 8 on the break there. Definitely one of the better layouts here for Kris. He's had the tougher of the two. Nice rail first shot.
Ooh, and gives himself a shot.
Wow.
Nicely.
2 stripes left. All right, misses it good, but doesn't leave himself very much. He's going to have to kick at it. Got in front of a pocket. All right. Back over to Todd. Combination. Wasn't a lock.
No.
All right. Back over to Kris. Kris has got he's in a tough spot here. And that's why. That's going to be a ball in hand for Todd.
At least you can see it this time.
Who's the echo coming from?
It's the iPad. The iPad. If I mute the iPad, it stops the echoing.
Okay.
So you have to turn your volume down, Kris, on your iPad. Or turn it, whatever it is, your microphone off. That's what it is, not the volume, the microphone. The microphone.
Right. It's a ball in hand there for Todd.
Ball in hand, Todd.
That's going to be his 4th ball in hand of the night. Both guys with 4 fouls. Ooh, Todd. Can't let you off the hook there. Makeable shot missed. That's one you never want to miss.
Nope.
Nice. It
Wrong
was
side.
great. That tempo wasn't there.
The floating bridge. Classic. All right. Leaves it good, though. 8 ball will be the toughest ball on the table. All right. Todd's got 3 solids left. Needs a roll. All right, went for it. Oh, man, that 4 is going to sit bad on him.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for him to get out on this one.
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
You can
he's
see
got
the
some.
stick? Okay.
See, it's
Might be-
I can go around for it.
Todd is not phased.
He wanted to come around and try to hit the 8 from behind.
All right, Kris is going to try to open this up. Oh, side pocket. He's going for something.
Was it good? Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Lay out right in front of the pocket. Deep
All
post,
right, Todd.
textbook how you missed it good.
All right, all the pressure on Todd. He's got to run out from here. Look at him moving this cue ball around the night.
Yeah, but it's the wrong side.
Oh, man.
I got a crazy kick at this thing.
All right, Hail Mary. Got to not only make a good hit, but you got to make it.
Yeah.
Go for the side.
All right, one for the shorts.
This would be a really good one. Even if he overcuts it or overhits it, he may go off the 12 ball. You know, he's got two ways of probably maybe making it.
Side pocket is the call. Look at this. Unbelievable shot, Todd.
I tell you, it's going to go off.
Unbelievable.
My goodness.
No way. No way, Todd. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, that's a bitch.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
He said for the shorts. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Chris is over there going, what in the hell just happened?
Oh, man. He just blinked and it was over. Todd,
What an out.
going away. Shot of the night. My God, let's hear it for him in the chat. One of our best shots of 2025.
Yeah, and I saw it. If he overhit it on the kick, and he would have the 12, he can help it.
Yep.
It put it right in that pocket perfectly. I mean, he still has to execute it, but what a shot.
Of the night. And we got to have Todd on more often. That guy just comes up with some stuff.
Yeah, that's how you finish. That's called a Ron Johnson out right there.
Man.
Or a Dennis. Dennis, sometimes had an out similar to that once.
Man, that, I mean, and then it was no easy shot on the 8 ball, you know, to make the 8 a long shot.
He just tried to make the sucker, and he makes it and lends himself real long on the 8, and he just hits it in.
Got down on it, didn't even reset or anything, just got down on the 8 and made it.
I'm so busy pinning these comments, I haven't even done the scoreboard yet. Okay, so it's 5-3.
It's going to be Todd's break.
5-3, right?
Yep.
Just want to make sure. So Todd, so this is rack number 9. This is going to be Chris's break.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You're right. Correct.
Great.
Thank you.
Nothing you do about that, Chris. You've got to tilt your hat. You just saw some amazing shots right there.
Yeah. All right. Side pocket again. And I believe one on the top left. You got 2 down? Just 1. All right. Chris, 1 ball away from double digits.
Good shot. Look at that wind through that cue ball.
I know. It looked like it blew this.
It's called high desert English right there.
Striped green as well.
Good shot. Uh-oh. I think I got it. Whoa.
It's all right.
That was like a 6.3 on the Richter.
Right when he gets in rhythm, it starts to move.
First, I thought it was a table that was bouncing back and forth like that, but I realized it was his iPad.
3 solids left.
Shooting good, making balls.
Ooh.
Rubs that red.
Got a shot.
Oh
Man, he was gonna have a tester.
Yeah, it was going to be like Todd's tester. Todd hasn't even broke, so he's looking pretty good here.
All right, Todd.
Wait, Todd, you probably should run this rack out.
Keep the momentum going here.
Todd's having a good time.
Needs the ball down. It's going to be dry.
Driver.
There it is.
Puts himself on the hill.
On the hill for Kris. 6 racks to 3.
That's it. Re-rack them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you lost that one.
That's what happens when you bring dry and Kris has 1 ball left in the 8 ball and the ball's right in front of the pocket.
That is what happens. It's going to be Todd's break. Got a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see JR in there. I haven't seen JR in a while.
Yeah, we got to get Tango back on here.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's ready for a match.
Is he still have it? He doesn't have a 9 foot table no more, right?
He's got the 7 foot. I think he tightened it up to 7 footer.
Oh yeah.
We haven't seen. I think his last match he played J back in the 10 ball. All right, here we go. Oh, that was the one that was going to go. It looked like.
Yep.
So it's going to be dry break. Challenging starting point as well. Dry break number 6. All right. I'd say the best break of the night here for him, but tough landing with the cue ball. Still.
What's
that?
He has a good shot at the 8 ball, looks like.
Yeah. 2 balls down, brings him to 11 balls down the break.
No, it looks like 2 balls. So that's a 10. Well, you said 2 balls.
2 balls down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tough spot. Probably the toughest landing for the cue ball on the break tonight.
Try this 4 all the way up.
All right. What a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot. That was a killer shot.
It really
That's
was.
full-blown back cut back there. I remember back in '88, I made that shot.
I was 4 years old when you did that. Oh, didn't expect him to miss that. He was working on a break and run for sure, and he knows it.
That was straight in.
Yeah. Maybe took his eye off of that one.
Sure did.
It can happen to the best of us. All right, Todd with a challenging starting point himself. Gonna have to come with a shot. And he does. Both guys answer the call. I think there was a path to get there. I just think he took it for granted.
I was trying to break them out.
All right. Back in a tough spot. Nicely done. 3 solids remain. Lands great here. Six ball, tough.
It's not a bad miss.
Yep. Lays it up, leaves it in the corner. All right, Todd, your shot, buddy.
I'm going to try to three corner here.
Oh, man. Tough. That's going to make things easier for Kris.
Leave the ball there, and that's Kris, a ball in hand. That's going to make it a lot easier for him to get to the ball.
That could be it.
Yeah. That's. You going to call the 6 or you going to call the 2?
6 ball.
All right, 6.
Yeah, that was going to be tough.
All right, both guys missing a ball in hand tonight.
Yeah, well, that was a tougher one.
You could have drove a semi through there.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You weren't trying to make a semi through, you were trying to make a 6 ball.
All right, Todd
With the ball
gets
in
let
hand.
off the hook.
Yeah, he did.
4.
Combination. This could be a bit of a steal.
That was a good shot.
Todd's pulling some shots out of his ass tonight. Draws it back quite a bit. Look at this roll off the tragic rack.
Yeah, saw it.
Actually helped him out. You would have been on that rail. It would have been a tougher shot. All right.
He'll leave himself a tough spot here.
He's got 2 solids left himself here in the 8 ball. Kris has the same thing going on. All right. Oh, wow. Twofer. This is it right here. 8 in the side, I believe. For the victory, Kris Duran gets the victory. First heads-up win.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good shooting, too. So,
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, some crazy shots.
high five now, so we ain't falling no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, pull it down. Whoa.
Put you on that cue right there. That's a nice Jacoby cue right there.
Nice.
Nothing like Gizmo's collection, but
What is it, a Jacoby?
yeah, Jacoby custom. But
Let me see it. I have a Jacoby. Oh, we'll look at it after this part. Or look at it after.
My bad.
can I turn the camera around? Let's see.
Do whatever you like. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Final score: Kris does win. It's the 7-3 victory. First heads-up win. Breaking runs tonight. We didn't have any. We had one dry and run from Todd. That worked out to be an 11-ball run for him. Kris, we had a 5-ball run. And go ahead and mute him on that end real quick, because we'll screw me up a little bit. All right, spreads tonight. I gave them to Todd 6-4. I think that was the only takeaway from Todd's on the break tonight, because Kris was the better breaker. Kris had a lot more work to do out there, and he was able to get it done. So dry breaks, 6 dry breaks for Todd, only 1 for Kris. Kris had 11 balls down and 3 balls down for Todd. Makeable shots missed. I had 6 for each guy. 4 fouls for Kris and 5 for Todd. And next week, it's going to be cue ball control sometimes, Dennis. How do we have more feedback? Cue ball control sometimes, Dennis taking on talking runs, making runs. Dante, it's going to be the battle of who's got the longest YouTube name. And it's going to be next week here on Heads Up. It'll be a race to 7. First time these guys are matching up together. Should be a good time. Don't miss it.
That's hilarious. Who's got the longest? Oh, he has the most syllables.
All right. So, all right, back to whatever you guys were talking about.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to pull down your other. There we go. That's better. So, anyway, yeah. So that stat you showed right now with the one dry break.
We'll come back to the replays after. I forgot those 2.
Yeah, for Kris, the one that Kris had the one dry break. That was when he broke the other direction, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the only time.
Yeah.
After that, he was pretty good. He was doing that the side break, which rarely works in 8-ball. As far as like you see what happens with the spreads, you end up with a lot of tough spreads. And I was actually just amazed by the fact that he had so many breaks that he had most of the balls on one side of the table, and he was able to navigate through that. That's super tough to do. You see that Todd sacrificed getting a ball down just for being able to control the spread, and he did have the better layouts, gave himself the better opportunities, but I think some of the ball in hands hurt him. Some makeable shots missed. I mean, he made some great shots tonight, and then there were a couple shots that I thought he should have made, he didn't. So, but I'll pull up the. Did you want to ask him some questions, Gizmo, or something before I pull up?
Yeah, we'll go over that after we finish it. I'm going to see his Jacoby Q, but we'll look at that later.
Okay, we'll take a quick look at some of the highlights. This one here was early on, I believe. Was this a billiard or a carom?
It was a billiard first to a combo.
Oh yeah, nicely done. Yeah, so we'll take one more look at that.
See that? Billiard off the 1 to the combo.
That was nice. In the first rack. Let's take a look at this one here. Can't remember what this one was. Oh, this was the back cut here on the 1 ball in the top right-hand corner.
That's a good shot. Center pocket, too.
Yep. All right, let's take a look at some of the action from Todd. We had a nice shape shot here on the last solid to the deep
great, ball. Man. He goes all the way around the whole table.
Back out over here, I believe he lands.
He actually hit it a little too hard, but it was perfect. It was beautiful. I mean,
it's pretty close. Cool.
Yeah.
Left-hand corner.
It was really nice. He makes it, so any shot you can make after getting shaped like that, that's great.
All right, shot of the night. We'll come back to that one because I think that's
the
one.
We'll come back to that because I want you to back it up to how he got there. I want you to show.
And this is the second best shot of the night.
Yeah, this is a great. Looks like the corner's not open. Yeah, there's a green stripe over there, and he goes right behind him, rubs off the rail, and gets
the point. Is so atrocious.
Yeah.
Nicely
He's
done.
not even looking at that pocket. It's such a back cut.
Yeah, and I thought he was going to run out. He took his eye off the next shot there and ended up making it. Okay, so what you wanted me to back it up?
Back this up to how he got here. Go ahead. Keep going back. Whoa. There. Go forward a second right here. So he's got to get from the 6 to the 8 to the 4 ball or whatever it is, right? He goes 3 rails around and he comes up short to even see it. So that's when we're like, and he's going to kick it. I thought he was going to kick it the other way, to be honest with you, like go across the table. And then when he says he's going to kick it from the bottom, and he's looking at the side pocket, that's when I said, oh, well, he might have 2 chances of making it. If he kicks it, he might go off the 12.
All right, shot of the night right here, side pocket.
What a shot. Wow.
Oh, it looks so pretty, didn't it?
It is so pretty. The cue ball barely stops from going in the corner
and
pocket.
then he's got another tough shot on the 8, which
is it couldn't be any further. Look at where the ball's at, right off the rail at the corner. Nails it, dude.
Done. Well done, Todd.
That was awesome.
Todd never gives up.
No shit.
So
that was a great shot, Todd. That was well deserved. He has the best shot of the night.
All right.
Thank you.
So great game, Kris. You shot great. You shot good.
Thank you. Thanks.
And
Chris.
your tablet's okay, or your iPad.
It's in a protected case. It's all right.
Yeah, that was crazy having it fall. That was a first for us. So we have a lot of firsts here. We have the first time we ever had a tablet hit the ground or camera hit the ground. First time we had your first win, right? It was your first win.
First win, yes. First win.
Yeah, first time we've seen the wind affect your game. That was the first. The kick by what's the name? What a shot that was! That was incredible.
Unreal.
Our first table run on your or drive
Yeah,
run on
it was it. Yeah, new high run for Todd. Yeah. Yep.
Nicely done. But I can't wait till Darren puts together a little chart with you making that run out right there. That was awesome. So anyway, so now I'm going to show my Jacoby cue. Where's yours? Pull yours out. Let me see yours. Turn your camera or bring it up. Hold it up to the camera. Because I only have one Jacoby cue.
Sort of like this. Can you see?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Let me go full screen on you. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Dave Jacoby makes some beautiful cues, don't he?
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making an extension with the same.
I was thinking
handle
of
here.
Jacoby.
Isn't that Coca-Cola?
No, it's like a palm, some type of a palm tree, a palm. I forget
That's
what it's
cool.
called, some type of the palm. But they're making an extension, a 4-inch extension for me, with the same to match.
Oh, let me show you.
That should be coming as well.
Slick, man. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
Looks really nice. I was thinking about it before I ended up going with the Q-Tech shaft, and I was looking at Jacoby too. Buddy of mine just got one. He really likes his. He went Jacoby everything. So
Yeah, that's what I do. I went Jacoby break, jump cue, shooting cue.
yeah, no.
So
There's stealth.
here's mine. You want to see mine?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
It's an ivory handle.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Had to kill 6 elephants to get that.
Yeah,
6 elephants, huh?
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, that's nice.
They didn't have their papers, so.
Did you have that design made for you, or you just bought it the 101?
No. He made this a while back, and somebody was selling it, so I was buying. Look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Look at all this.
Yeah, I like all
the silver in it.
Rings.
Ivory handle cue, and here's what the forearm looks like.
Yeah, that's nice. I like
It
that.
is slick.
Is that green in it? Is that green? Black and green, or is it just black and
No.
the ivory?
It's black and like wood color in it. It's just like wood colors in it, like the shafts, the shafts. So, but look at all those points inside of there.
Yeah, that's
Just
nice.
the work is incredible, and I love these little arrowheads they put in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should
Very
be
nice.
go to Kris later on in the future sometime.
Should they put in my wheel? It comes with this little extension to go between the shaft and the thing, and it comes with the matching 8-inch extension.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
The butt. So if you put this whole thing together, it's like 12 feet long. Well, no,
Yeah.
exactly, but
Longer than the whole 9-foot table.
Nice.
yeah.
That's
So
nice.
when you say you had Jacoby, I love that Jacoby cue. So
Yeah, I've shot with pretty much every brand out there just my whole time shooting, and I was just trying to find which one I liked the best, and just could Jacoby all the way around, from threads to the tips to the ferrules, shafts, everything. So I have my wood shaft as well, other than when I don't use the carbon fiber.
mhm.
Yeah, I like the hybrid. I have the shaft, so but they're good cues. They're all good cues.
Of course, Ken has to outdo me. All right, polar bear, really? And you probably killed it yourself, right? You hunted it down and killed it yourself, aren't you?
You get an email from the WWF, and I ain't talking Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Then tell him yours. Isn't yours Darren made of the horn of a unicorn?
The last remaining unicorn.
Okay, the one and only.
The one and only. Fun.
Anyway, so which game are we having next week?
Yeah, so it's gonna be Dennis and Dante. So first time those guys have played together, should be a good one. Next
Fantasy
Thursday night.
Magic.
That's our next
That'll
match.
be one. Yeah, that's the battle of the longest names in the pool world. That's pretty funny. There can only be one. There can only be one 17-syllable team name or name of your team, your thing. But anyway, Kris got one of the best ones. Hustle 'em. That's a great one. So congratulations, Kris. It's going to bump you up to another opponent, and we'll get you another game.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fun to have you on there. Maybe we'll try to pick a day when it's not so windy, but we never know when it's going to be windy up here, you know?
Yeah, like all the last 3 days was nice. You know, I mean, it was hot, but it was nice, you know. And today I come out
He
said,
said it was hot. It was hot.
Yeah.
Darren said it was hot at his house. It was 80.
I wish it was 80.
I know. I told him we're not going to see 80 till the middle of October.
If we're lucky.
You guys didn't factor in the humidity. Come on.
Yeah, humidity. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, I'm glad everyone enjoyed the game. I did. Great game and good shooting, Todd. Todd, you actually let a couple get away from you. One you should have two putted on a whole bunch of times, and that 8-ball scratch. That was a tough one to do. Everyone's had it though, but you know what? Next time, you know you'll get them, and you're shooting good. I'm glad we're have you back on. It's good to watch you play. So had a good time. And anyway, looks like everyone in the chat is all talking. Oh, it looks like Chucky from Backyard Billiards has one made from baby seal. How could you, Chuck?
Ace Ventura is going to be calling you, Chuck.
Chuck wrote about my cue. I don't know. It's not too nutritious looking. I don't think they would like this.
For sure.
Anyway, good playing, guys. We got to get you guys back on, and I hope you guys have a good. I think it's Father's Day this weekend, so I hope all of you have children have a good Father's Day, and we'll catch you next Thursday.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Hey, good shooting, Todd.
Good shooting, Kris.
All right, let me put up our
Good sports.
Where is it at? Where did I hide it? Ah, there it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna kill the stream. It was a good game, and in less than 2 hours. That's a good match. Good entertainment. Great shooting. Some of those shots.
Well done.
All right, everyone. I'll catch you in the next time. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Hold on. There I go. I'm back. Here we go.